Hi, my name is Olivia Emmett and I'm the program leader here at Cumberland Falls State Resort Park. Today I'd like to teach you a craft that you can do at home. It is a dream catcher. Dream catchers have a long tradition in Native American culture, and Native Americans have been living here for thousands of years. The first thing that you're going to need when you're creating your own dream catcher is your hoop. I've created my hoop out of a branch of autumn olive. Autumn olive is an invasive species, so it's the perfect thing to use. The next thing you're going to need is your string. I like to use this string that has a wax coating on it because it gives it a little bit more grip when you're weaving your dream catcher. I usually like to do about 1.5 for this size of dream catcher, arm's length. First step is tying a knot onto your hoop. You're going to want to do a double knot to make sure that it doesn't slip once you start your weave. Now this is the hardest part. Getting this weave down takes some time, so be patient with yourself. The first step, you are going to pull it across the hoop, place it where you want to place the string, pinch it tight. As you take the bottom of the string and weave it through, so it's pinched right there, and I'm weaving it through and pulling it tight. Let's try that again. So go to the next step. I pull it across, and I'm going to take this bottom string and I'm going to weave it and come into the hole that is created by pulling it right there. That string is going to come through right there. And pulling it tight. Now on to the next one. Again, I'm going to pull it across and I'm going to weave it through, and my string is going to come right out through there. Okay. Now coming to the next row, instead of using the hoop, I'm now going to use the string. So I'm going to still pull it across to where I want it to go under and over and pull through, just like you did on the hoop, and pull tight. Over to the next one, you're going to pull it across to where you want it, take your string, pull under and through, and pull it tight. Now right here, I'm going to add a bead into my weaving. This bead will be threaded onto the string before I make the next weave. Now some people will say that this bead catches all the good dreams so that they don't all fall through. Others will say the hole in the middle of the dream catcher is to let the good dreams come true. Whatever you decide for your dream catcher to be, the most important thing is the intention. What do you want to manifest? What do you want to create? Now when you get to the very end, you're going to do a double knot right at your very last weaving of your dream catcher. After you make that double knot, you want to make sure you pull really tight and then cut it. You'll also want to cut the tail end of where you began. I have left that little hole so that the good dreams can still come through. All right, the next thing are your feathers. You're going to need more string, and you're going to cut 3 all at the same length. After you have your 3 strings, you're going to take your dream catcher and you're going to place where you want your feathers to hang. I'm thinking this is going to be the top of my dream catcher right here, so my middle feather is going to come down in the center. I'm going to place the string, just loop it around the center and let it hang while you set up your other ones. I'm going to have my other 2 come on either side of where the string meets the dream catcher ring. All right, so I have all 3 of my strings staged onto my dream catcher. The next step I'm going to do, I'm realizing I want this one a little bit lower. There we go. Not too late to change it, but it will be soon. So I'm going to set this aside and I'm going to get my next thing ready. You're going to need beads to put your feathers on. So get them all ready. These are the beautiful ceramic beads that I have chosen today. And the feathers. So the center one, let's see, which one do I want to be the center? Those 2 look the same, this one looks a little bit different, so I'm going to put that in the center. And I'm just going to put, that is how the bead is going to go. But first, I need to put the bead onto my strings, but now I know that this feather is going to go with this bead. So, I'm going to stage all of my dream catcher beads like this on each string, having the end come down into the center of the bead, and then I'm going to put the feather up into it. To keep it secure, you can use glue, or if you want to take a little extra time, you can tie some knots. Today, I'm going to use glue. Getting the end with glue. And then placing it up inside of the bead. Making sure that the position is what you want. Now as I place my last bead, I want to make sure that they line up on either side. And I can check by letting it hang. Whoops, I didn't let it dry long enough. Let's try that again. I hope you enjoyed this craft. This is something that you can do at home with a little bit of patience and a little bit of practice. I hope you have a beautiful day. Thank you.